Hey, it's Trevor with eTrailer. Today we're taking a look at the Inno Tire Hold on the back of our 2023 Subaru Outback. Now what sets this rack apart from other dual wheel mounted racks is going to be affordable price point. It's going to also be simple to operate, and it also has no frame contact, so you're able to use your carbon frame or step through frames. Now on a rack, this is going to be a more affordable option, but even though it's affordable, it does have an astounding 80-pound weight capacity and a tilting feature. Now a note for the tilting feature is if you have this thing maxed out at 80 pounds per tray, it is going to be a little heavy, but on our Outback, it doesn't have to go far down to reach the hatch. Now typically with this rack, since it doesn't tilt back much, you start to run into clearance issues with your hatch, but on this Outback, you're going to have absolutely no issue with getting that popped up. And you can even take that time to, in all this extra space after a ride, just sit down and decompress a little. Now taking it off is also going to be just as simple as tilting that away. So all we have to do is press this button on the back, it frees it up, and then you push forward and that comes off. Keep in mind that you will need to grab a hold of the bike as well. As soon as you press that button, the wheel holds are no longer keeping that in place for you. And just like that, our bike is off. And once you have your bike off, this wheel hoop does ratchet to cover the wheel and also to lay flat after you're done with your ride. Another feature about the wheel hoop that I preferably like is this tool-free adjustment. To start adjusting, you just pull down, then pull straight out, and now you can move down a couple rungs, and this is great if you have different sized tires on your bikes. Now let's get into the measurements on that rack. So starting with our ground clearance here, we are looking at about 19 inches from the ground. And then to see how much length we're adding on, it's looking at like 34 inches. But we can also fold this up to save us a little bit more room. So when we fold it up now, we are sitting about 13 inches. So we save about half of the length of the rack. Now when we're talking about the space between our rack and our rear bumper, we have about 5 inches of clearance there. Now that we've gone through the features on this rack, it is a good entry-level beginner option. If you were looking for something that maybe had a little bit more increased longevity or maybe some more accessories, the MHS Duo would be a great option for you, as it's going to have the same capacity and style of holding the bikes on there. With that being said, that concludes the look at the Inno Tire Hold HD on our 2023 Subaru Outback.